Congratulations, guys, on a successful regular season and WCC championship so far. How do you feel the season has gone so far up to this point?
I think the season's gone well. I mean, I think I've been pretty consistent across the board with most races. And yeah, just kind of like now excited now for regionals coming up, and laid it all out there at the conference, trying to catch this guy on the line, but sadly, he got me with I think it was like 20 meters to go.
About
20 meters to go, you overtook me, but yeah,
that's a more kick.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah, I think I'd agree. It's been a good season. I feel like I've progressed each race pretty well. I feel like I've had some frustrating bits in every race I've done, but I think overall it's going in the right direction. So hopefully regionals I can continue that and see what we can do.
Ed, as a seasoned veteran of the team, how have you felt like, as a leader? You're essentially a leader of this team on the men's side. How do you feel like, you've kind of helped the team propel through this season?
I think I think people just know their roles on the team. I think that's a big thing. Like my role in the team is, I've always emphasised, this has always been my race strategy for every race I do, is to run as fast as I can from A to B. That's all I can do essentially in the end. So that's what I try and do, just run as fast as I can from A to B. Sometimes my race strategies are a bit unique in that regard. Like Bronco was kind of a big example of that. I didn't have the best of starts, but I went straight to the front and kind of stayed there the rest of the race. But yeah, I think just running as fast as I can from A to B, and just just trying to basically finish as where I can for the team, as far as I can.
Jacob, your first collegiate experience here this season. Obviously you've performed well, especially late. How would you summarize your first season with this team?
Yeah, it's been interesting. It's a bit of a change from the usual UK cross-country scene. All the races, the courses are very different to what I'm used to at home. But yeah, it's been good fun. I've really enjoyed the team aspects. I think it really sort of helped me push on a little bit more. It's nice to have the motivation of the team behind you, and obviously the coaches. It's good having them. Yelling at you as you're running along is always nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Looking back to the WCC's, team finished fifth, but you guys obviously individually finished fifth and sixth, earning first team honors here. How do you feel that race went, and just kind of summarize how you guys felt going in and then when you finished?
So yeah, I definitely think the course was tougher than I expected. I think the start was always going to be fast because it's slightly downhill. Then it had a pretty sharp bend to an uphill section, and then it's kind of flat and then back round again. And it's a 5-lap course, so mentally it can be draining for some, like that many laps, 5 laps. But I think we put ourselves in a good position, like from the start. We were all like in that lead group most of the way. I think where they really broke away from us was really on that uphill section. But for me, I found like I was kind of gaining and on staying where I was in relation to that lead group the whole way. I think on the uphill sections, then you broke away from me and stayed like that for I think till the last 800 meters of the race, and then I kind of drawed up alongside you just before the sprint finish. Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely a tough race. I think I found the heat. I mean, we're both from the UK and living here in San Francisco. We're not used to anything like above 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think the heat. I felt the heat quite a bit. But going into the race, I was I felt good. Not the best I've felt, but I use it as no matter how I feel on race day, my goal is to just do 110% each time. That's all I can do.
Yeah, I think we both did a good job of certainly emptying the tank on the day.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like it was sort of a neither here nor there race. Kind of like legs lost a little bit the last 2 laps.
Yeah.
I think just the course and everything just sort of got to me a little bit and just sort of let the gap go a bit more than I'd probably have liked to. So, content with it. Always happy to be ahead in the sprint. So. can't complain too much.
Looking ahead this week, you got regionals coming up. Obviously, Ed, you've competed in this kind of race before. Jacob, this was your first collegiate 10K. Looking back to last season, Ed, you finished 42nd up in Seattle. Obviously 10Ks isn't like the traditional race throughout the year. How difficult is it to adapt to, racing so much longer than during the regular season?
For me, it actually plays in my favour. I'm very much more an endurance runner, with more endurance focus, so I end up catching people more. In the 10K, I can just hold on for that little bit longer, having that strength there. So I think, I'm just going to go into the race and I kind of want to use the same race plan as I did like last year. Just kind of stick in touch with the lead group and just hold on as long as I can. Last year I just didn't have the legs in me to just kind of hold on to get to like the all regional spot and that national qualifying spot. But I think I'm definitely in a much fitter, stronger place than I was last year. So we'll see what I can do.
Jacob, expectation for yourself. This goes for you, Ed, as well. Heading into this weekend, what do you expect for yourself and the team as a whole heading into this race?
Yeah, I think individually, I think we're both obviously looking at national qualification. I guess we'll just have to see on the day, how realistic that is. But yeah, I mean, you can only sort of feel your way around it on race day, I guess. So yeah, just going in with, see what I can do on the day. From a team perspective, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I think we want to improve from where we were at WCCs. So I think we're just looking to bounce back and sort of really give a race a good showing. And we feel like we've got a really good group this year, so it'd be nice to sort of have that really good team performance to finish the season with.
So I think like I said, let's going into the regionals. I have to run as fast as I can from A to B. That's all I can do. But I think as a team, I think we need to bring our A game out for regionals. It's the last race for the majority of the team. Teams got a lot of seniors, and us kind of included in that as well. So we kind of want to leave it all out there. It's maybe the last cross country race for most of us. So don't want to look back in years to come and feel like, I could have run a little bit faster, or could have placed a little bit higher. And I think as a team, that's do all we can